Listen, I have a particular set of skills. I do not have superpowers. And in my eternal quest to cover everything that is Adventure Time, unfortunately for me, there's going to be episodes that I do not like. And this is one of them. In the third episode of Adventure Time, Prisoners of Love, the very first thing that we actually see is Finn and Jake exploring the Ice King. The episode begins with them managing to piss off the Ice King by trespassing on his land. And something that I thought I would just mention is that it seems as though the Ice King is attempting to bury a pet at the beginning of the episode. Unfortunately, there's no information on that, so it's basically just a throwaway thing. With that being said, we are given a little bit of context as to why they're exploring the Ice Kingdom, and it's mainly due to the fact that there is a very hot lava man outside of their house by the time that this episode takes place. And surprisingly, Jake is my Discord chat, as just like me, Finn cannot escape the allegations. Regardless of this, Finn and Jake would eventually be frozen by the Ice King and taken back to his castle. And for those of you who have never watched Adventure Time, the Ice King is pretty much on every single watch list imaginable. This is quite literally the very first episode that he was ever introduced in, bar the pilot, and he had already captured 5 princesses. Well, technically it's 7, but I'm not including Hot Dog Princess and LSP because one is a lumpy tumor and the other one is a literal dog. But considering Bubble Butt here actually went out of his way to capture them anyway, I can't entirely be sure whether or not he's actually considering. Finn would vow to help the captured princesses and would immediately fail because he was woefully underprepared. That's actually one thing that I really liked about the early episodes of Adventure Time, which is the fact that Finn was not very good at adventuring. He was incredibly inexperienced, which is highlighted by the fact that when they had gone into the Ice Kingdom, knowing that Ice King was there, he didn't even have his sword on him. I just thought that would be a fun little thing to mention. Going back to the story, however, one thing would lead to another, resulting in Ice King trying to get them all to have fun. Specifically, Lumpy Space Princess mentioning how bored she was, and this resulted in Ice King trying his best to connect with the princesses, all while threatening to kill them horribly as per usual. This actually gives Finn a plan, as he realizes that the Ice King desperately wants to be liked and wants them to actually have fun and like being there, resulting in him tricking the Ice King via having them all pretend that they're having fun. The plan would work flawlessly, and he would end up ambushing the Ice King after he entered his own cell and beat him to unconsciousness. After losing consciousness, he would have a brief conversation with the Cosmic Owl, who tells him that he's a sociopath. The episode ends with Finn and Jake carrying the princesses back to their own kingdoms, and due to the fact that there seems to be no age of consent within the land of Ooo, Slime Princess proposes that they get married. Luckily, Jake comes in for the rescue by claiming that he pisses his pants constantly in front of literally half of the royal princesses within the entire land of Ooo. But that's all I got for this video. There is no lore, there's no speculation that can be had, and on top of that, one thing that I needed to say is that I really had to get through this video fast because I can feel the invisible force slowly trying to stop me. The invisible wall emerges. But that's all I got for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. Thanks so much to my patrons, and if you want to support me, consider becoming a patron yourself, as well as join my Discord if you want to interact with me personally. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.